Let's see what we got. Let's see if we're working. Looks like we're working to me. Well, I'm finally awake. I did a video call with my parents this morning. I went down to town. I donated a whole bag of FGM terrain to one of the shops. Visited another shop, picked up my model for the paint off. I think it's missing pieces. I gotta try to figure that out. Then I came home and I was like, fuck it, it's sleep time. But now it is Star Wars Legion time, because I have been on a massive Star Wars kick since my husband has gone on a trip for work. Star Wars Legion, I think it reminds me of him, and I think, like, I don't know, it's a little less, like, oppressive and grimdark than, like, 40K and stuff is, you know what I mean? So I think that's why I've been enjoying it. So a little bit of a Star Wars kick. I've been printing so much Star Wars stuff. I'm printing some terrain. I'm printing a Rancor. I got some Rack Ghouls. I got some Nexus. I got a bunch of sexy Twi'leks. I mean, the Nexus and the Rack Ghouls and the Rancor are sexy too, but they're not, like, you know, sexy poses and stuff. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hello. So yeah, since I had to go down to town, down to other realms, I grabbed, I don't know, I just thought these would be fun today. Thought they would be pretty good. So I figured we would open and build them and check them all out and stuff. I got some of these guys. Get my IG-11 there. These guys, I did an unboxing for these guys as soon as I got them. These guys are they're a little hard to see because they're just very dark. They're really, really dark. Let's see if Mando's as dark. Maybe it's just the lights today. Mando's dark? No, Mando looks a lot more Mando-y. That's the Mando noise in my head. But yeah. So, we got them all painted up from last time. And I was just, I don't know. Been on a Star Wars kick. So I figured I would pick up some more Star Wars stuff. Tomorrow is going to be... Where is my razor knife? Yeah, it's over here. One second. Tomorrow is going to be my Silver Bayonet Extravaganza, where I'm going to play through a couple of games of that. So, first thing, probably around 10 a.m., I'll make the team, and then we'll play through the Revenants, which is one of the missions, and then Loop Garrow Surprise, which is like Werewolf Surprise. We'll play through that one too. So, I've got minis all set up for that. For tomorrow, let me, I've got a bunch of zombies and vampires and all my dudes and big bats and stuff for tomorrow. So nice spooky game for tomorrow. I intended to be playing Silver Bayonet every weekend during October, but every weekend during October has been messed up in some way or another, so we're doing it tomorrow. We're gonna do a couple of them, see how it goes, and then I don't know what I'm gonna start playing after that. Maybe Stargrave, but Legion themed, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let's see what we got here. We got a dude who's running at the camera, looking angry. He's like, His gun has 2 magazines in it, which is kind of neat. It's like one and then the second one. And then back here we have a person who's like running but has their arm behind their head. Like this. I don't know. That's a really weird freaking pose. See it? Super weird. I was thinking maybe they were getting blown up, but like... weird freaking pose. Really wanted to get in Warhammer 4K, but not sure what faction to start with. Trying to decide between the Space Marines, Chaos Space Marines, and Blood Angels. So Blood Angels are Space Marines. They're just a type of Space Marines. So any Space Marines that you buy can be Blood Angels. So Chaos Space Marines and Space Marines are like your two factions there. Space Marines... They come in a lot of different flavors, and then there's like a bunch of generic ones that are called Primaris. And they're a lot newer models and a lot like nicer looking, but they're a lot more like generic. They're not like very specific per certain Space Marine chapters, like Space Wolves or whatever. So that makes them a little bit harder. But generally, like, if you just buy some Primaris stuff, you can play. Most of the like Space Marines start collecting boxes and stuff like that. Will have a bunch of stuff in it. Combat Patrol plus Codex will generally let you play a 500-point game, which is called a Combat Patrol level game. If you don't mind waiting a couple of weeks, they're going to be releasing Battle Force boxes for the holidays. They'll be a little bit more expensive than a Combat Patrol, but generally you'll get more stuff in them. And I think there's like a couple different Space Marine ones coming out this year. So, like, if you don't mind waiting, that might not be a bad idea. Like, maybe try picking up a box, like just a cheap, like, one troop box, and like just try maybe putting that together, maybe painting it, stuff like that. And then pick up one of the Battle Forces. So like I said, they'll be a little bit more expensive, but you'll get a lot more stuff in it. But Combat Patrols for Space Marines, there's a lot of different options. I can't tell you all the options. There's a ton of them. Yeah, there's just an absolute ton of Combat Patrol options for Space Marines. The Combat Patrol option for Chaos Space Marines is really freaking cool. Just with the units you get inside of it, it's really neat. I like Chaos Space Marines a lot. My Chaos Space Marine Force, I think I've showed them off before. Hold on, let me grab some. Oh! My force is supposed to go with Fabius Bile, who's like a specific character from the books. So I have like a rainbow, what I call a rainbow force, and it's all different kinds of Chaos Space Marines. So like we have some Emperor's Children, got some Night Lords, you know, and the really nice thing about doing like a rainbow force like this is it gives me the option to do like a whole bunch of different legions, so I don't have to like get stuck in one. So it's really fun. There's a Black Legion, and then a Word Bearer. I want to scribble all over his cape still, but I haven't gotten to it yet. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm a big Chaos Space Marine fan, not so much regular Space Marine fan. But if you want to play regular Space Marines, there's a lot of Combat Patrol options. And I think they're getting 2 or 3 Battle Force options in like mid-November. So, throwing that out there. Alrighty, Star Wars Legion, Rebel Pathfinders. So these are the guys from Rogue One. That's what these are intended to be. They're like the troops that land on that, like, I don't know, the really pretty planet with like the AT-ST walking around and stuff. That's what these are. If I'm being super mega totally honest, what sold me on this is this guy. He just looks really cool. He's just like this big fuzzy dude. He's like some kind of bat monster. He's got a big fucking gun. That guy sold me on this box, I'm not gonna lie. So, alright, so let's check out what we got. Ooh, okay. I was hoping these would be the ones on frames, but I guess this box is old enough that they're pre-cut out. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, so we got ourselves some bases. So there we got 3, 4, 5, 6 bases. We got some cards, and we got our guys. So, these bags. Got this guy. Got some guy on his knees. I will build these, but I just want to look at them. This is the big guy with the gun. Yeah, he's cool. Look at him. Yeah, he's legit. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I also figured that if I was going to 3D print some of these, like, Rebel dudes, and if I had some official ones, it would be cool. There's just some yelling big mouth dude. I like him too. Wah! He looks like that, that crazy frog from the commercials from like the early 2000s. Alright, here we go. Always awesome to see credits for the people that help make these. Very cool that they do that. And then our instructions for our bros. Indicated using super glue. Alright, we can super glue them. It's no biggie. Yeah, so some of the older Legion ones like this, they're made out of this other kind of plastic, this like kind of softer plastic like this. And they don't come on screws; they just come like pre-cut out. And it's fine. It's fine. It's no biggie or nothing. I do like it when the newer spruce stuff. I think it's nicer. But these are still really nice. So I'm not going to complain about them. Go. Does mean that if you wanted more than one crew of these, that you would be a little boned because they're always going to be in the same poses. But honestly, any other rebel kind of dudes I get, any more like Rebel Pathfinder kind of dudes I get, I'm going to 3D print them. So I'm not really worried about that. Like, you know, like it doesn't bug me. But if you weren't going to like seek alternate measures, you will probably have a bunch of the same guys in the same poses. Which is unfortunate. Which is big unfortunate. But also, super glue gets stuck to your fingers constantly, and that's not fucking annoying at all. But yeah, I intended to stream a little earlier today. But went down to the shops and then was just like, it's nap time. Yeah. But tomorrow we'll be on schedule, and we will finally play some Silver Bayonet. And I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I kind of really want to play more more Space Station Zero. I really had a good time with that. So if I don't want to wait, is there any particular combat patrol you recommend for a new player? if you want Chaos Space Marines, just the Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol, it's fantastic. It's a really good Combat Patrol. Their Start Collecting box, which is a little bit older, if you can still find it, is also really good. It's a really, really good Start Collecting, if you can find it. It's actually like 700 points or something like that, and all the units in it are really neat. For actual Space Marines, I think you get a Dreadnought in the one with Dark Angels. Give me a sec. I'll pull it up. We'll take a look at it real quick. Give me a sec. Sprocken Sie Deutsch. Okay. Let's see what we got. Warhammer. Combat Patrol. Alright. Let's see. For the Space Wolves. The Combat Patrol is not bad. But you're going to get Space Wolf add-ons that you probably don't want. For Blood Angels, you get some standard dudes. You get 3 big armored dudes. You get a chaplain of some kind. You get some of the sneaky armored Space Marines, and then a truck. It's not bad. This Combat Patrol for the Chaos Space Marines is really cool. So you get a Dreadnought, you get a unit of standard guys, you get a unit of heavy weapon guys, and you get a really cool HQ. And then let's see. Combat Patrol Dark Angels gives you a unit of dudes, a chaplain, a Dreadnought, and some of the hover Space Marines who have like the machine guns. If you were interested in Blood Angels, I'd probably just go to the Blood Angels box, to be honest. That one seems to get you a decent amount of stuff. If you can still find it, the release box for 9th. A bunch of stores out here in Hawaii still have them floating around. So if you can still find it, it will give you a ton of Space Marines. As well. So that might, and it's about the price of Combat Patrol. Yeah, the Blood Angel one seems pretty good. And if you wanted to play Blood Angels, I mean, it'll give you Blood Angel specific upgrade parts that you can put on them, like little trinkets and stuff that go in their armor. I ironically just finished painting some Space Marines I can show off. I painted some Blood Ravens. So these are all for Grimdark Firefight, which is like a one-page rules game. But you can use all your 40k minis in, and they're on a little display base. They all just pop off. And just click back in. So that's for a friend of my husband. It was really my friend too, but you know, he's really my husband's friend, but you know, he's a nice guy. So yeah. So that's for Grimdark Firefight. Like if you're looking to like maybe just try out war games with a friend or something, I would highly recommend one-page rules. I will always pimp one-page rules. If you're like, I want to be king of competitiveness, like, you know, it's not really for that. It's a lot more like, you know, having fun, looking at, you know, playing with toys and stuff. Like, but it's really good. The games are super good. And the rule sets are entirely free. So I would always recommend those. if you're interested in that kind of stuff, and it would not be necessarily a bad place to learn wargaming. Oh, these just glue together. Alright, so this guy's giving like an order. He's like, hey! Yeah, it depends which one you want to play. I like the Chaos Space Marine Combat Patrol a lot. I will probably pick it up in the future. But I just finished painting a bunch of Chaos Space Marines. I don't need more right now. I'm kind of in the mood for other stuff, you know? Yeah, there he is. He's like giving an order or hailing a taxi. I'm not sure which. And then this guy, he's ready to do the shootings. Ready to do the shootings. Yeah, I keep getting the super beard cam. I apologize. Just like where the camera is today, I guess. This guy is left-handed. Interesting. Okay. Not expecting that. Do not often see left-handed models. Got a cool pose. I mean, if he's getting stuck to my fingers with freaking super glue. So yeah, these guys are just kind of bought on a whim. I don't really have any plans on having a like full force with these guys, you know. But they look like fun models, and I've been on a Legion kick. I've literally been doing nothing but Legion and Gundam. I've been doing so much Gundam. Da-da-da-da. So yeah, so like my desk right now is covered in Gundam. Like, I guess technically these guys aren't Gundam, but they're still made by Bandai. They're still Gunpla-like kits. Let me check this one out. I think he's just like the coolest fucking thing. These are from some anime I've never seen, but the designs are so fucking cool. Ugh, really, really cool designs. I've never seen the anime though. I don't know anything about it. About the big yelly guy next. He gets a big backpack, it looks like. Yeah, mostly Star Wars Legion's a pretty good game. Really would like to get to play it some more. But, you know, I have no plans at all for these models besides just enjoying painting them, you know? They would not make a bad Stargrave crew, to be honest. It would actually make a pretty good Stargrave crew. Especially if you picked up like Cassian Andor and K2SO, you'd have like a whole Stargrave crew. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show him off. Big mouth yelly guy. So it looks like you get 4 human dudes, big mouth yelly guy, and then a big fuzzy gunner guy. There's a set, STL set that I'm really interested in picking up. That actually has one of the little bats. You know, the ones like that's drinking milk at the bar. That's like in the in A New Hope. Yeah, it has one of those as one of these dudes, and it's really cool. Fit in. There we go. Okay, give it a little bit of polish. Yeah, a bunch of neat STLs for the Republic. So, you know, the Republic can have so many weird monsters and aliens and stuff, you know. Shit. Oh, come on. Don't do this. There we go. Okay, dude, for real. Come on. Stay on your base. Why do you not want to stay on the base? Plenty of glue there, my man. Okay. 1 second. This dude's being uppity. So he's going to stay down here for a minute before he sets a little, and then I can show him off to the camera. This guy's got like a butt flap. But yeah. Goes like that. Should go in first. I feel you, fat, weird, I don't know, raccoon Batman. If I was going to play Stargrave with these guys, I would 100% use this guy as the first mate. Give him a heavy gun and just have him walk on the battlefield every time and be like... There's the fat raccoon Batman with his heavy gun. It's pretty awesome. Really cool model. This guy should have set. Yeah, he did. There he is. So yeah, neat little set of 6 guys. Makes them about $5 pop. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Oh, let's look at their cards. I forgot about their cards. Alright, we've got our tokens like normal, including our troops. Or is that a specialist token? I don't remember. It's one of the types of units tokens. We've got our card here. They're the Rebel Pathfinders, Danger Sense, Dauntless, and Infiltrate. That's pretty. Infiltrate's really cool. It means you can set them up further ahead. 68 points for 4 dudes, which means that 2 of these guys must be upgrades. They have an A300 blaster rifle, which is 2 white, which is really bad. That's really bad. But they can take a ton of upgrades. And there's info about them on the back. Let's see. You can have a long rifle config. So it looks like the A300 can go into different configs. That's kind of cool. So that means it can shoot further but has 1 less dice. Add 1 PAL mini. This unit. Okay, so he just counts as like a unit leader, the yellow guy does. It's pretty cool. Bistan. Let's see, this adds a Bistan mini. He has a bunch of dice. That's pretty cool. So you get 4 guys in the unit, plus you can add those 2 guys if you want to. You gain Overwatch, Duck and Cover, Fragmentation Grenade, Comms Array, or Environmental Gear. Nice! So yeah, they're cool little minis. Well, I mean, a lot of the Star Wars Legion stuff is, but they're super cute. It is kind of a shame they're made out of that softer plastic, but it's okay. If I did want multiple units of these, I'd be pretty annoyed at it, to be honest. But since I only really want 1 unit, I don't mind. Right? That guy's just fucking cool. Wow, there's Jelly Mouth guy, and here's Shooty McShoot face. They're just really fun. They're really cool. Yeah. They're pretty awesome minis. Pretty awesome. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call it there. Tomorrow, Silver Bayonet. Couple of games. Try it out. See how it goes. Should be pretty fun. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take myself a break. And maybe take me a shower and eat some leftover pizza. Like a boss. Yeah. Being home alone without my husband is weird. Not gonna lie. But doing my best. Doing my best. Tomorrow we're gonna have some Halloween spooks. We're gonna play some Silver Bayonet. Have our guys fighting zombies. You know. Fighting some vampires and some werewolves. Yeah, all the Halloween spooks tomorrow. That's what we're going to do for Halloween. But, should be a good time. I'll probably kick it off around 10 in the morning. And then I will hopefully see you guys then. But, have a good one. And, thank you for watching. And, keep on keeping on.